Tips: become successful in your career and achieve what you want in life. Success is a concept that is different for every person. Whether it means having a great career, a home or a family, success is something everyone strives to achieve. It makes you feel proud, it gives you excitement, and it lets you know you have made an impact in a competitive world. In this video, we explain what it can mean to be successful and discuss tips to help you in your personal journey for success. Tip number 1. Think positively. Developing a positive mindset is all about trusting yourself and your ability to succeed. It is important to replace any negative thoughts with positive ones in order to motivate yourself to keep trying no matter what challenges come your way. Think about when babies are learning to walk. They do not stop when they fall. They get back up and keep going until one day, they are able to move, and soon run with ease. In your path to become successful, you are likely learning new things and thinking differently than before. Your goals will not happen overnight. They will take practice and discipline to achieve, so it is vital to think about the process positively. Tip number 2. Be committed. Through commitment, you can gain motivation to pursue success. You should make a list that includes your goal, your level of commitment to the goal, and what you are willing to do to achieve that goal. Staying focused on your plan is crucial. It helps to put aside at least 15 minutes per day to think about your plan and work toward it. This will keep your goal fresh in your mind and allow you to continue focusing on it. In determining your commitment to your goal, however, it's important to ensure you have realistic expectations of yourself and the outcome. If your commitment is not paying off after a certain period of time, you should adjust your goal accordingly and revise any necessary steps. At times it may be helpful to ask a friend or family member for support in helping you stick to your commitments. Having someone to hold you accountable for your shortcomings and praise your success can really help you stay committed to your goal. Number 3. Identify with your goals. Before even considering following a career route, you must get to know yourself. A big majority of people go through life by following a well-established pattern. The sad part is, they don't even like what they do, or they just don't really realize how many other things they could do. In order to avoid this awful happening, you need to identify what are your biggest rational wishes. Then, start going deeper and make an in-depth introspection in which you should think about the connection between your inner desires and your rational goals. They have to match. Otherwise, you will not be truly fulfilled with your professional life. Identifying with your goals takes some time and effort, but it is a truly important process in any successful person's journey. Number 4. Become aware of your strengths. Awareness is an essential key to personal improvement. By being aware of your inner thoughts, strengths, desires, and disadvantages, you can adapt your life to whatever conditions you're being put through. You'll also get many benefits as you can leverage your knowledge and wisdom for the best purposes. It's better if you choose your long-term profession according to what you know about yourself. Are you a patient person? Would you be able to sit 8 to 12 hours in an office working on a computer? Or you'd rather be a football coach because you're truly passionate about football, and you believe you could be an efficient trainer? No matter your strengths and disadvantages, you should choose a career path that advantages your traits and qualities. Number 5. Become a fighter. Success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. Resiliency is a necessary attribute on the way to achievement. In order to consistently meet hurdles with effective countermeasures, view problems as temporary and surmountable. A universal trait of those who are less successful at work is that they see even the smallest setbacks as career-ending tragedies. 6. Be your own evaluator. One of the best ways to achieve career success is to keep assessing your performance. Don't wait for your annual appraisal, do it yourself. An ideal way to do this would be to identify quantifiable goals and set a timeline for achieving them. Start with setting short-term goals. When you're new to a job, create a detailed plan to achieve these goals. Break the tasks down into weekly, or even daily tasks and fill out a small form at the end of the week, to assess where you're headed and whether you need to change your strategy. You can even show your own performance report to your managers, at some point to show how you've progressed. This will show that you understand the importance of constant self-evaluation and improvement. 7. Be ready to learn. To excel in your career, you have to be willing to learn and accept constructive feedback. No matter what university you graduated from or what grades you had, professional life will be very different from college. Be prepared to have a million questions pop up every day regarding what you're doing. It might take you days to get a hang of your duties at your new job, so show management that you are coachable, paying attention, and always willing to learn new things. 8. Gain trust. This is one of the most important tips for success. You need to ensure success when you start a new job. Think of it this way: the quicker you earn your boss's trust, the sooner they'll have less to worry about and hence more free time to focus their attention on other pressing matters. If your boss finds you trustworthy, they'll delegate tasks to you. Make sure you meet your deadlines and keep your promises. It's critical, especially early on in your relationship with your boss, that you fulfill every commitment you make, no matter how difficult it may seem. 9. Leave your comfort zone. A friend told me that he will like to know me. I found it funny because he knows me. He left and added, "I know you. And I want to believe it when you set out to do something because you're too relaxed." That hit me really hard. Several times I dreamed up an idea out of excitement only to let it go down the drain. Other times, I set out to do something only to let procrastination get in my way. How often do we make up our minds to do something only to get stuck in our comfort zone? We say we'll do this or that, but we stop before we even begin. Why? Because we're so scared that we'll rather sit and wait for the right time or when the coast is clear before we step out. I love analyzing and thinking through a plan. It's good. But oftentimes we indulge in so much thinking and analyzing that hesitation begins to creep in. You have got to stop overthinking, overanalyzing, second-guessing and self-doubting yourself. Just get on the train. 10. Taking risks and being willing to fail. No one likes failure, but it's been said that it's the best way to learn. Taking risks feels uncomfortable and scary, but calculated risks can be game-changing at certain points in your life. Instead of avoiding risk, think about the real consequences of your actions. How destructive or damaging will failure be? And how does that compare to the results of a successful outcome? Remember, you might regret not taking a risk for the rest of your life. If you really want to try something, then analyze the pros and cons by making a list.